Yo, everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's the boy King CJ, and I'm here to you today talking about the epic invasion. There's no way around it. I'm just gonna come out and say it. I honestly think this epic invasion was not good. This might probably be the worst invasion for me, for multiple of reasons. Starting off with, I like Magneto's animations for sure. But the way the invasion feels, it feels a whole lot of copy and paste is going on here, right? This literally is just a section of the DZ map that they just put in together. Whereas when you played the Thanos, you had different locations. They looked good, even if they were taking like a section of the map. They also looked fantastic. They still look kind of unique, and each board gave you a different one. When you went to the Mysterio one, they had different platforms. Those platforms just had poison, lava, whatever it was around there. Like, it did not look it looked like they specifically created that area for that invasion. And that's the same thing with the Eternals. We were in the woods, we were stacking up. Another thing about this invasion is this isn't something I don't like because I'm not one of those people, but I did find it a little challenging for sure. As you guys are going to see, I definitely died in my first run through of this one. This is my first time in stage 4 because I can't get to stage 5, but I'm going to get to that in a minute. But yes, you're definitely going to die here, and you're going to feel it. Like, you gotta come prepared. As you guys can see, I have certain skills on right now that clearly was not able to allow me to finish this evasion because obviously I died. Spoilers alert, as you guys can see. But my next video, I'm gonna go over here and show you guys that I did do some changes to my build that allowed me to beat this the second time around without dying, and I really didn't have any issues. Now, that is probably one of the another things that I do not like about this said invasion. The problem is you have to really break down your build, deconstruction it, and you have to add in so many more ridiculous things like a guard damage skills, guard damage cards. To me, that's not fun. That's not how an end game is supposed to work, right? End game it's supposed to be content that is challenging and that is fun, but also it doesn't require the tediousness of this invasion. This invasion is seriously tedious because you have to do so many things just to get right, so you don't go in there and get messed up and you get turned down, right? And another thing that I don't like about this is it's not even new mechanics each time you even go up. It's really just the same mechanics, the same boss, same patterns. The difference is they just get more health and more attack. To me, that is very how do you say, lazy. And then when you look at the rewards are still lazy. I mean, I'm glad that they gave us crystals this time around, but I think they're putting too much stock in on these badges. In my humblest opinion, I feel like these badges are really just something to hold people over who wants to chase stats. Another thing that goes into this one is you get tickets. As you guys seen, you get tickets, but I don't think you really, because other games you have to log in, and the login will easily get you a ticket a day. I'm not feeling that same thing with this one as well. I feel like they are staggering the tickets a bit, and let's talk about the big elephant in the room. Again, like I told you guys, you're gonna have to rebuild your whole set if you want to get this through. As you can see, I have to put on skills that have high guard break, and you're never going to see me use most of these skills in a setting like this. I have to now use my bubble to keep myself survive, which is fine, I guess, but needing that, it can be very, very tedious. Another thing that I don't like about this is clear that this game mode is telling you, hey, play Captain America. And those kind of things right there, I do not like. When the content comes out, it's supposed to be real geared towards everyone. It's not supposed to be some content that is just flat out supposed to be geared to somebody. The reason that this is so geared to Captain America is because of the takiness and all of his, a majority of his skill doing like highest to high guard break. And I'm not the only person that clearly sees this going on, and that should never ever be the case when you are making content. You never should make a content that feels so strongly dedicated towards one character, because if most people aren't paying that one character, which people are not, it's just going to feel very tedious. Like, I bet that this Epic Invasion feels fantastic for players of like Magic and Captain America. And you know what the craziest thing about this Captain America is even if I wanted to build this Captain America because I can, I just don't want to, because the investment in these characters takes so long. And another thing, I don't really like the rewards. I don't, the badges, they just feel like they put so much emphasis on the badges. And I honestly feel like, I think in this game, unless if you're trying to like exactly max every single stat that you can in this game, then I think that you can most definitely get away with seriously not even doing this event, like not even touching this event. And I'm not joking, because that's kind of where I am. I really don't even want to do this event that much. It's a headache. The badges, they give good percentages, but they're just really like a little bit of increased percentage from your 115 badges. This actually shows the percentage. Now, I do want to show you guys what I have in mind when I think of in-game content. So I do play a game called Lost Ark. Link to my second channel down below if you guys want to see that Lost Ark content. But there are Guardian raids in there, okay, guys? Each boss on these said Guardian raids, they have different mechanics. The higher you go up, it's not just, oh, this boss has more HP and more attack. The reason that it's not that is because every time you move up in that next tier, you're getting stronger as well. So relatively, the damage output that you're putting out is basically equal to the same HP as the lower boss. For an example, if your lower boss has 1 million health, right? And you're doing 50k damage. Okay, fine. But then, let's say you go again, higher up boss, it does 2 million, right? Let's say it does 2 million, it has 2 million health. So now you get up to that point, and now you're doing 1 million damage. Not much has really changed. Or if you want to say 1,050,000, like not much has changed, because even though their health is increasing, your DPS is increasing. So the way that they have to do it in this game, which I pray to God that Netmarble gets this right sometime, and it's actually content here to stay, is they create fun and interactive ways for each boss to feel different. As you can see, this boss, it's all about the ice. It's all about wanting to slow you down. He wants to invade. He also has a mechanic where he snags you up, tosses you around, throw you in the sky. And it's a pretty fun mechanic. It can be very one-shotting, and it can be very one-challenging. It can be a little bit cheap. But, again, that's just one of the things that he does work with. And another thing that I do like the aspect of this game is, since there's no leaderboards, there's actually a sense of being in a team. What do I mean by that? As you guys seen in Marvel Future Revolution, there are leaderboards. And due to these leaderboards that you have to contend with, even though you're somewhat in a party and you're trying to get through it at the same time, you're still trying to fight each other for that top spot and set leaderboards because of that. But since there's no leaderboards here, it feels like everybody is one and they're trying to do it. As you can see, I got MVP, but it doesn't mean anything. It just means I had MVP. So most of the time, people are just playing for that. And then also, you can increase the levels on these raids. And just like I told you guys, just because you're increasing the level on these raids, it's not literally just, okay, I'm increasing the health and the attack. No, each boss has their own different mechanics and their own different ways to combat you as the player. I'm on this boss now, and as you guys see, the longer that we get into this fight and the more damage that I take from this set boss, my vision gets blurred and I have to fight him in the dark. And did the other one have that mechanic? No, that one was more frost based. And that is the issue that I am having with the content in Marvel Future Revolution. There's nothing unique going on here. It's just I'm the same boss in the same arena, same place, same patterns. The only difference is now I have 2k attack and 200k health, versus when you were doing me other back then, I only had like 500 attack and like 100k health. So that is also one of the big things that I feel like maybe we should take a step back and really evaluate what in-game content is in this game. So, in all, my conclusion is, look, I applaud them for trying, and I applaud them for the battle challenges, but I feel like we could have definitely put a lot more effort into the epic invasions, and that 1.4 million lockout was just awful. We need to get that together. So if you guys are liking the content, this is basically why I'm not a big fan of the event. So don't let me knock you down. If you're enjoying it, then you're enjoying it. All right, man. Thank you for coming out and listening to my TED Talk. I'm out of here. Peace.